Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing this portable sparkling water machine from OTE. Now they did send this water machine out to me to test out, review, and share with you my thoughts about this product. Now this is not a sponsored video, so I will be sharing with you what I like and what I don't like about this product. So stay tuned. Okay, so right off the bat, OTE did send me this sparkling water machine as well as an additional set of CO2 gas cartridges. Now currently you can buy this on their website, which I'll link in the description section below, where it's on sale for around $50. Now OTE has also given me a 10% discount code for all of my subscribers to use, which I'll flash on the screen and include in the description section below. Now included in that order, you do get the soda machine, which is the bottle itself, as well as a set of a total of 20 CO2 gas cylinders, which I guess at first glance is a pretty good deal. Now like most water carbonation systems, this requires no electricity and instead just relies on you adding carbonation to your existing water and drinks. So let's quickly check out what the bottle looks like and see what comes in the package. So as you can see in the box, of course, comes with a set of gas cylinders as well as the portable water bottle itself. Now right off the bat, I gotta say that the bottle does feel like a very high quality product. In fact, just reading the product description, it says that it's made using a double layer PET and BPA free plastic type of material. So you can really feel the quality in the bottle itself. Now reading more into the design specifications itself, this bottle has got a hermetic seal design with most of the critical components built into the lid itself, which you can screw on for an airtight fit, making sure that all the carbonation stays inside the cylinder itself. Now the way this bottle works is 1, you fill the bottle up with water or your favorite drink. 2, you screw on this airtight lid. 3, you take one of these CO2 cartridges that comes with the package and you stick it in the upper lid, and then 4, you screw the lid down where it will break the CO2 cartridge seal and force the carbonation down into the bottle itself. And then once you do fill the bottle up with water, you're going to want to make sure that you don't fill it past the 450 milliliter max line here. And I guess that's just to make sure that when you do put the carbonation in there that it just doesn't overfill with water. Because like most carbonation machines, a lot of this space is going to be replaced or pushed up when you add the carbonation. So I assume that's why they don't want you to fill it up past the max line, although I did go just a little bit above it. Okay, so once that's done, you're going to take, of course, one of the CO2 cartridges that comes with the package. You're going to stick it in the roof of, or the lid of the container itself. There is a little space in there to hold the CO2 cartridge. You're going to screw on the lid, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take the lid, you're going to screw it on and make sure it's very secure so that it's airtight. And then you're going to put that on top and just screw it down until it releases the carbon into the water. So you should see, as you tighten this, a little pop of air, and it should add all the carbon to the water. So let me tighten it and we'll see. So as you can see, it released it all. In fact, there was a little frozen bit there as well. So it kind of cools it and carbonates your water at the same time. So it's just a rush of CO2 that goes into your water. Now, if I was to open this, I can go ahead and remove the CO2 cartridge, which is cold to the touch because, you know, CO2 is pretty cold when it's released. And if I unscrew this, you should see this thing bubble up a little bit. So it does release the carbons. So as you can see, there is some carbonation in the water itself. So at first glance, you'll notice the quick rush of carbonation that goes into the liquid, but I'm not sure if it's enough to fully carbonate the water. Now, if I was to taste it, it does give the taste of carbonation, but I don't really feel a good amount of carbonation. However, I do think that you can use more cartridges to add more carbonation, which means those of you that like a lot of carbonations, you're probably going to go through a lot of these packages of CO2 cartridges pretty quickly. Now I'm going to test that theory, and I'm probably going to just add another CO2 cartridge and just see if there's more bubbles or fizz to it. So you do see the little ice chunk at the bottom when the carbon is released. Yeah, so using an additional CO2 cartridge does make it a little bit more carbonated. So the more cartridges you use, the more carbonated it gets. Now, if I was to compare this to other carbonation devices such as the SodaStream, now this definitely does not take up as much counter space. However, I think you get more bang for the buck from the SodaStream, given that you'll probably get more carbonation and more usages from the SodaStream gas cartridge themselves. And then from a pricing comparison standpoint, this machine from OTE again costs roughly $50, which is half the cost of a SodaStream, which costs about $100. And then if you look at it, the price of the replacement CO2 cartridges, which are all one-time use, is around $30 to $56 for packs of 40 and $80 respectively. Whereas the price of a SodaStream cartridge is about $16 to $30, which I feel may also last longer. Now I'd say the biggest difference when I'm comparing the two is that this is a larger bottle and does not take up as much counter space when you're looking at the system as a whole. Now I also do consider both systems portable, since you're just pre-carbonating your drinks that you're going to be carrying with you. Now with the SodaStream, you can't bring the base unit with you. But also with this system from OTE, it's unlikely that you're going to carry all these CO2 cartridges everywhere you go as well. Now from a pricing perspective, it's hard to say which one is better because everyone has a different preference when it comes to the amount of carbonation that they enjoy in their drinks. Now I myself enjoy these systems because it replaces the need to buy expensive carbonated drinks and soda. But I also prefer about the same amount of carbonation to match that of a store-bought carbonated drink. Now this would mean that I would probably need a lot more CO2 cartridges, which from an economic standpoint makes a SodaStream a lot better choice for me. Now overall, I do like and appreciate the kit, and I do love this bottle that comes with it, but I gotta say it's probably not the most efficient method I'd use for carbonating water, especially because it uses single-use CO2 cartridges. And that's probably one of the hiccups and pieces of feedback that I have for this system, is the solution of using these CO2 cartridges to carbonate the water. Not only because it's single use, but also because it may not provide enough carbonation for a lot of people that enjoy carbonated drinks. The other reason is it could potentially get expensive having to continuously buy these CO2 cartridges because they do go very fast and because they are single use. But I gotta say that might not be the same opinion for a lot of people, so this system could potentially work for some of you. Now if from this review you determine that this portable sparkling water machine from OTE fits your needs and you like a little bit of carbonation in your drinks, then you can still use my link in the description section below to order this thing. However, the things you should consider when buying this is one, that you may not get as much carbonation as you would from a freestanding machine like SodaStream, unless you use a lot more cartridges, and two, you'll probably need to continuously buying these CO2 cartridges because these are one-time use cartridges. Now with that in mind, if you do use my code OTEHOME666, you can get an additional 10% off of any order that you place on OTE's website, which does help bring the price down a little bit. Now just based on a couple of weeks of using this thing, if OTE can improve the system with non-single use and longer lasting cartridges, then I would definitely consider replacing my SodaStream with one of these systems. Now in the end, I do think this is a clever design and I do think the bottle is definitely high quality. But at only half the cost of a SodaStream, I still prefer the SodaStream if I were to compare the two options for long-term use. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel and let me know what you think in the comment section below. Until next time, see ya.